Welcome all to the Circus Bazaar. If you're into paranormal stunts and supernatural sideshow freaks, then step this way and witness into the world's circus.
Welcome to a new video. Today's video is very special for me because it is my entry for the Dutch Nyx Face Awards and I'm so excited. Oh my god. So if you want to know how to turn yourself into this very dark fortune teller, then please keep on watching. So first off, we're going to start by making the eye, and to make the eye I actually used cotton and latex. So I just took 2 pieces of cotton and I just rolled them up. And this is going to be the eyelid. So then I applied a layer of liquid latex on top of my working board. And I just placed the cotton where I want it to be, so it had the shape of an eye. And then I just lathered it with some more liquid latex. And then used my fingers to really shape it into an eye shape. And if you find it hard to shape it with your fingers, you can also just use the back of your tweezers. And when you've got something like this, you just want to let it dry. In the meanwhile, you can continue on the eye itself, and I'm just taking a piece of clay and I'm just shaping that in the shape of an eye. And then I'm just using a pen to kind of map out where I want the pupil to be and how big I want the eye to be itself. And then I'm using some different shades of nail polishes to color the eye itself. You can create your own eye color, but since I was going to wear lenses with this look, the eye color doesn't really matter. So I just took these gray greenish colors because I really like that combination. And when you're done drawing the eye, you just want to top it off with a little bit of clear nail polish. So then I'm going to continue on the eyelids. I'm just taking the NYX liquid lipstick in Honeymoon and I'm just applying a light wash of brown on the lids. And I'm doing this to kind of prevent it looking really bright on the skin. Then I'm just going to put some foundation on top of that. And I'm using some powder just to set it all. And then your eye is done. And if it doesn't work out the first time, don't be angry or whatever, because I tried this out a lot before I really knew how to do it. And by a lot, I mean a lot. Then onto the application. I already put some foundation on my face and on my neck, and I also kind of covered my brows with foundation. And I'm just going to map out where the eye is going to be, and I'm going to remove the foundation there. And I'm just using some SFX adhesive just to stick the eye on top of my head. And please make sure you're actually using SFX adhesive, because when I tried this look out, I accidentally put clear nail polish on my skin instead of the SFX adhesive, because they look almost identical, and yeah, it was really stupid. I put clear nail polish on my skin. And then I'm just taking some scar wax to blend out the edges. And honestly, scar wax is so difficult to work with. It's so hard. It was the first time I was actually working with it, and it was so difficult, and it ended up looking not really how I wanted it, because I just moved my forehead too much and scar wax just ended up not looking that great. So please make sure if you use scar wax that you're not moving your face too much, because it will end up looking terrible. And when I'm done applying the scar wax, I just put some translucent powder on top of it just to make sure that it stays in place. And after that, I'm taking my foundation and also applying that on the scar wax and on the eyelid itself, just to make it blend with my skin a lot better. And also putting some translucent powder on top of that. Then your eye is done. And this is me winking, by the way. And then on to contouring. I'm taking a lilac eyeshadow and I'm just contouring my entire face, and I'm making it look really extreme and really dark. So I'm just applying that on my cheeks and also on my forehead, because I really want my face to be contoured a lot. And you also want to make sure that it looks even, because otherwise it's going to look pretty weird. And I'm also going to take that contour down my neck because I really like how it looks, but at the end you're not even going to see this because I've covered it with black. But yeah, I don't know, I just liked how it looked. And I'm also just contouring my collarbones with that same shadow that I used for the rest of my face. And then first layer of contour is done. Then I'm taking a darker purple color, and it was actually a very dark color, and I'm just creating some depth in the contour. I'm just darkening everything and make it look even more extreme than it already did. And I'm just applying this dark color on the exact same places that I've put the lilac color. And then I'm going to take that lilac color again, and I'm just going to contour my nose. And again, you want your contour to look very extreme, so I did some extreme nose contouring. Then to add some more definition to the contour, I'm taking NYX Pigment in Potion, and I'm just going to apply this pigment on top of the contour that I made. And I'm just focusing on the outer part of the contour, just to give it a really nice depth to it. And to give myself some glow, I'm using the NYX Pigment in Froyo, and I'm just going to place this on the higher points of my face and of my chest, just to give it a little bit of highlight. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of highlight. And then we can start on the eyes. I'm just taking the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and I'm applying this on top of my lids. And I'm doing this so the color on top will pop out a little bit more. And I'm going for a halo type of look, so I'm taking the lilac color that I also use for the contour, and I'm going to place this in the inner corner and in the outer corner of my eyes, and just blend those together. But you want to make sure that you don't put any of the purple on the center of your lid. And I'm doing the same thing for my third eye. So I'm basically creating 3 of the same eyeshadow looks. And this is the part where the scar wax started to move, so I tried to blend it out a little bit more with my finger, but it just really didn't want to cooperate. Then I'm taking the dark purple eyeshadow that I also use for my contour, and I'm just going to darken the eyeshadow look. So I'm also placing this in the inner corner and in the outer corner of my eye, and again just blend it in together. You also don't want to put this color on the center of your lid. And I'm just repeating these steps on the third eye. Then I'm going to take some gold eyeshadow that I mixed with a mixing liquid, and I'm just creating 2 triangles for the third eye. So 1 triangle facing upwards and 1 triangle facing downwards. And I'm applying this same shade on the center of my real eyelids. Then to make the eye look a little bit more realistic, I'm just applying some false lashes. And this is honestly harder than you expect it to be. Like, it was really hard to apply false lashes to a false eye. Then for the lashes of my real eyes, I just took some NYX gel liner in white, and I coated my lashes in that white gel liner. And then I took some really long false lashes, and I also coated those with the NYX gel liner in white. And I applied those very long lashes to my eyes. And then your eye look is basically done. Then I'm taking a black liquid lipstick, and I'm just applying that to my lips. As you can see right here, nothing very special. But I am also kind of extending the outer corners of my lips. I don't really know how to explain it, but you can see it in the video. Then I'm just taking some of the purple eyeshadow again, and I'm just really smudging the edges. And this is when I realized that I totally forgot to do my brows, so we're just going to do some brows now. I'm taking a black gel liner and a really small brush, and I'm just drawing some brows on my face. And I'm drawing these on top of my existing brows. Then I'm taking some of that black gel liner again, and I'm applying some dots on my chin. And I'm taking that gold eyeshadow that I use for my lids as well, and I'm just applying some dots inside the black dot. And I'm also putting that eyeshadow on my lips. And then we can go on to the most exciting part of the video. Well, at least I think it's exciting. I'm taking some black face paint, and I'm drawing a lot of tears on my cheeks. And I'm just starting from my eyes and I'm just working my way downwards. And it really doesn't matter how many tears you're going to apply. I like to have a lot of them, but if you only want like 1 or 2 tears, that's also fine. You can just do whatever you want. But I really like this very, very dark crying look. And I'm also applying these tears to my neck. And I'm just doing the same technique as I did underneath my eyes, but just made them thicker and longer. And this is also the part where I'm like totally covering the purple eyeshadow that I applied on my neck. So you don't really need to apply the purple eyeshadow. Then to give it a little more definition and some glam, I'm taking that gold eyeshadow again. And again, I mixed it with some mixing liquid. And I'm just applying some tears on top of the black tears. And I'm also doing these steps on my neck as well. And then your makeup is done. Then onto the hair. I would recommend you teasing your hair, but my hair is really dead, so it already looks like I teased it, even though I didn't. And then I applied some really cool whiteout lenses. It honestly looks so cool. I love it so much. Then onto the hands, I'm just applying some really long fake nails. They're really long. It was really difficult to hold things. And I'm just taking some black face paint and I'm just painting my fingers just to make it look really creepy and gross. And then your creepy hands are done. So yeah, you're now a really creepy dark fortune teller. I really like this look. I hope you guys liked it as well. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And I want to thank you guys for watching and I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye! Zal de persoon van wie ik deze bol gekocht heb verwacht hebben dat ik dit ging doen ermee?
Nee. Ja, prachtig. Magnificent.
Thank you. ASMR.
Ja.